What's going on, folks? So I had a band reach out to me and ask me to check out one of their songs, and I've said this a million times, but anytime a band reaches out to me and asks me to check out one of their songs, I'm always honored and humbled by that. So of course, I always love to say yes, and I'm always excited to check it out. But anywho, the name of this band is Narkissus Fall, and the name of this song is Mirror of Me. Not quite sure what to expect here, but I'm excited to check it out. So without further ado, let's give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow. I have to say I'm quite impressed with that song there. It really reminds me of early Nightwish, some of their epics, kind of like Pharaoh Sails to Orion or Ghost Love Score, something along those lines, because it really is quite the adventure of a song, because it's got multiple sections, kind of multiple parts, and it just feels like this, like I said, just kind of like an adventure. And I also have to say I love that artwork. I don't know if that's the cover art for an album or something, but it's really really cool. But I mean, the symphonic elements in this song are really really stellar. The keyboard, all that good stuff, everything, it just really really great, and it creates a magical feeling. It creates kind of an otherworldly sort of feeling, and that helps lend itself to this feeling of an adventure, that this mystical kind of fantastical adventure. So yeah, I mean, the keyboard work is just stunning here, stunning. And the songwriting, I really like how everything works together really really well, because like I said, it's one of those songs where it's kind of got multiple parts, but the transitions were done really, really well to where it feels like it's all still part of the same song, even though it's kind of switching into kind of a different melody or a different feeling or something like that. But it all feels connected. And that's what made some of those early Nightwish songs so great too, is because they were kind of these epics that fit together, and just took the listener on a journey. And that's really what this song does here too. Another thing I noticed that I was really impressed with was the guitar work, because sometimes in songs like this where it's so keyboard and symphonic heavy, sometimes the guitar really kind of just takes a back seat. It just kind of provides some basic rhythms and whatnot, just to kind of give that metal vibe, or whatever. But in this song here, I really, really like a lot of the guitar riffs and the guitar melodies, and it just did such a great job of having its own personality, and not just kind of being there to be this backdrop of just kind of these basic riffs or something like that, and let everything else take the spotlight. No, the guitar really had its own personality and really added its own kind of uh, feeling to the song, and it just contributed quite a bit. And I found myself really really digging a lot of the guitar work in this song, even though, like I said, all the symphonics and the keyboard and all that stuff is really kind of what's front and center here. But yeah, I really really enjoyed the guitar work. The drums, were done really really well, also. And the songwriting, I really have to hand it to him, because like I said, it feels like everything belongs in this song, even though it's a lengthy song and it has multiple sections, multiple kind of movements, if you will, but it all works together. And I found myself at the very end, when it kind of in the outro with the guitar and what have you, I found myself like, I was thinking at the time, this could keep going, and I would be totally down with that. Like, it could just keep going, and that's really a testament for just kind of how much I got lost in this song, and in the journey, and the feeling, to where even though it's like, pushing 7 minutes, I was like, this could keep going. Like, to me, this could easily be one of those like 12 or 13-minute long songs, and I would be down with that, because I was just really enjoying the experience of this song. And the vocals are really really good as well. She's got a great voice, great range, great delivery. If I had to say one thing, is I do feel like at times the vocals get drowned out a little bit with everything else, because it's quite the bombastic song with the symphonics and the guitar and all that stuff going on, that I feel like in the mix, maybe that the vocals just get drowned out a little bit. So I would have preferred maybe, you know the vocals being boosted a little bit, maybe in the mix, or maybe everything else being dropped down a little bit, because I really enjoyed the vocals, and you know, it made it a little bit difficult to not only kind of hear the lyrics, but also to really kind of pinpoint certain vocal melodies. And I really, really wanted to be able to be on board with that as well, because that's kind of what's taking you through this journey is the vocals. And it just felt like they were just drowned out a smidge. I would have liked them to have been a little bit more pronounced. Nothing against the vocals themselves, because like I said, she's got a great voice, suits this style very, very well. She's got a great range and delivery and all that stuff. It's just sound wise, I just feel like that it could have been boosted a little bit so that the vocals are a little bit more in the forefront. They sound a little bit more crisp in the mix, so that you know I could enjoy them a little bit better. And like I said, you know, in songs like this, yes, the music and the symphonics and all that kind of stuff is what is kind of creating this adventure, this world, this experience, this magical kind of tale through music. But when the vocals are there, the vocals are what's kind of taking the listener through this world, if you will. And that element gets a little bit lost here, at least for me, just because I wish the vocals were a little bit more pronounced. Um, but yeah, I mean, other than that, though, I mean, it just I'm very, very impressed because the song was just put together so well, and it really kind of took me back to those early Nightwish days, and that's just a testament to the song itself. And a lot of talent here, a lot of talent here, and I'm definitely going to check out more from this band. I'm going to keep my eye on them because I really, really like what they're doing here. And like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this song, and it could have kept on going. It's one of those songs where you can just kind of listen to it and be swept away. You know, it just kind of takes you away to this other, you know, world, or whatever. You can even just kind of close your eyes and just let the song carry you away. And I love songs like that. And it's really cool. And all the different elements throughout, and the movements, you know, there's that one spot where it gets kind of like darker, and then it kind of like rises back up a little bit. And then, yeah, I mean, it's just so many elements throughout this whole song. And it was just put together really well. So I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. So thank you so much to the band for reaching out to me and asking me to check out this song, and for putting the band on my radar, because I definitely want to check out more from y'all, and I'm just very impressed. So, you know, thank you so much for that. And all you folks out there, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of this song here? What are your thoughts? Were you already familiar with this band, or do you want to hear more? You know, are you going to go check them out now? Let me know what you thought of this song here, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks so much for tuning in, Ranger.